And today we freaking party. We celebrate. We like to party.
We like to party. We like to party.
So we're going to celebrate the shit out of it. We're kicking off season 2.
Season 2. Yep. We're tooting our horn today because we had a kick-ass 2025.
We did.
Season 1.
Here's the deal. We're 2 moms. We pop babies out in our 40s. Mm-hmm. It was hard.
It was hard. But it was also one of the best things that ever happened to us.
But now we're moms in our 40s.
Yeah. Yep. So let's talk about it. The real stuff, the messy stuff, the funny stuff, the real women, real life, real shit stuff.
From perimenopause to pissed off preschoolers.
Real life hardships and the embarrassing stuff we don't always want to share.
We challenge a perspective shift in every episode that'll bring you to tears or to piss your pants laughter.
Sometimes both.
You're not going to find perfectly curated content with mature-ish mamas. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I'm Cal.
I'm Megs.
And this is Mature-ish Mamas.
Life unfiltered.
Because if you want a show, we're a shit show. And we're here for you.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by I Am Journey, a program designed to help women step into their greatest life through bite-sized, easy-to-digest lessons. They're entertaining, practical, and paired with simple daily practices that actually make a difference.
Hey, welcome!
Welcome!
Mature-ish Mama Season 2, Episode 1.
Season 2, Episode 1. I'm Cal.
I'm Megs.
And we are 40-year-old moms of preschoolers and teens over here.
Yep.
Well, I guess Kinsey's 21, almost 22, so whatever.
20 teens.
But I'm only 27, not 40. Wait, how old did we say we were?
I think I stopped at 35 is where I was going to stop at.
Okay.
I mean, 28 is really my number.
That's your soul age.
Yeah.
You guys know your soul age. Share your soul age. That's like what you just think you are. You presume you are. Even it doesn't matter how old you get. I'm 27. That's 28. What I feel. Yeah.
I'm older than you.
Oh my gosh.
We flipped it.
This is the first time you've got to be more mature than me. Cheers on that. Because I am your elder.
That's
okay?
right. And I respect that.
Yeah, thank you. Respect your elders. Doesn't even matter if it's 1 year or not.
Nope.
1 year, and I was trying to do the math. 1 year and 20 days. We're not going to do math for you guys today.
No, but it's something like that. It's not even 20.
Yeah. See, now we're both doing math.
I know.
Here's the deal. We are not mathematicians. We never were in season 1. We're not going to be in season 2. So whip out your calculators if we have any questions, because we're just going to stop.
Done.
There. Yay!
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh. You wanted to, Megs, I want to hear something about a sunflower.
Oh.
Something about a sunflower.
Listen, we're not mathematicians, but we are facticians.
Yes, we are.
We have lots of
Califax.
facts. Megafacts, Califax, here we go.
They're a big deal.
So one thing that we really love about starting this whole thing was a community of women, right? And just your friends and hyping each other up and blowing on your friends and all the things. And I heard this thing about sunflowers, which I love because that's like your thing too.
That's like my like cancer journey symbol. And now it's just my life.
And now it's like all over us, even in this room right now.
Here we are.
So you know how I do it. I'm going to totally butcher it, but it's going to be awesome.
Yes, do it.
Sunflowers are beautiful, amazing, and they turn towards the sun when the sun is out, right?
Yes.
Always looking for the light. They're
Just like me.
Wherever the sun, they follow it around. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. But then the sun goes down in the darkness. And do you know what sunflowers do?
They weep.
They turn to each other.
No.
Yes.
I thought they put their heads down.
Nope. They turn to each other. So that's why it's like, find your sunflowers in your life. And when the sun is down and you're in a dark place and you turn to your other sunflowers to get love and light from them.
That's not where you're supposed to cry, but that's the most beautiful thing I've ever
so too.
seen.
And I was like, that's so me and Gal. And it's just what you want to do. And you want to find your other sunflowers in your life, because those are the people that will shine into you in those moments.
In the dark times.
In those dark times, because life will have them. That's just part of life. You know what I mean?
Oh, you need your sunflower gang.
Yep. So you find a field of sunflowers.
Oh, Megs, thank you for that mega fact. That was just gorgeous.
I just thought so too.
Oh, you guys, this is why you're here. You're here for the real life data that's going to change your life.
That's right.
That's it. You guys notice we have a new intro because, we're awesome. And we were just thinking about talking more. And after a full year, we realize in every episode, we have some sort of perspective shift, even though we don't mean to do that. Like, we're like, let's just get around to the mic and just jack around. And then all of a sudden we're like, wait, something happened there.
Yeah.
So these perspective shifts, the little ideas, the little nuances in between all of our bullshit, there's always something in there, which is cool.
And I think that it's cool to witness and to acknowledge that nothing has to be this epiphany every single time, but it's all these little morsels of goodness that you just keep on and you take with you and you put them in your pocket and you move through life with those little heavy
little
morsels.
nuggets.
The little lessons, the little things that you're just like, oh, remember I like her. I think she's a sunflower. Let's pull that one in a little further. You know?
I see my sunflower.
Yeah.
I see that you're sunning me right now. And the epiphanies, sometimes they're too hard to follow up on. You're like, it was like overwhelming. And some of them are just great and let's keep having them, but it is the little ones.
Yeah.
It's just like it's the little actions that change us.
Exactly.
Just like it's doing one episode every single week for 52 freaking weeks. Woo! But first, we have a word from our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by Hose Water, where you get your thirst quenched and your daily intake of iron with one sip. Don't take the first one, though. You'll burn your face off. Hose Water. Remember that?
You guys. This is going to be so fun this year. You're in for a real treat because we have an assortment of sponsors from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, since we're bumping it up this season, we got real sponsors from the beginning. So listen to that. Those things are important and they are sponsoring the podcast and we love them and we want to promote them. And those things, we will only make sure that the things that are on here are for us, for our mom squad, for the ladies. Yeah. Really something that's going to...
We're not going to sell you tires or like, I don't know.
Condoms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess maybe some of you are looking for those because you're too mature of a mom.
Yeah,
you have so many babies.
Maybe you're too momming.
Yeah.
Maybe you're momming it too much.
Yeah. But others, we're going to try to keep it to your realm. And then, let's just throw in our mature-ish flair because some of you guys are young bucks. Yes, you were born in the 2000s. We welcome you. We love you. And we are here for your service. Also, a lot of you guys have the privilege of knowing about freaking burning your face off in a hose. What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Thank you, hoses.
Thank you.
We
Hose
appreciate
water. Thank you. Public water service.
That one goes to all our hoes. Goes out to our hoes, Okay. So we are talking about 2025, kicking off 2026, kicking off season 2.
Season 2.
And we just want to take today to acknowledge season 1 because we just previously talked about celebrating your victories, celebrating your growth, celebrating your movement, celebrating the moments.
Yep.
And today we freaking party. We celebrate. We like to party.
We like to party. We like to party.
So we're going to celebrate the shit out of it.
Yep.
That's what we're going to do.
We're tooting our horn today because we had a kick-ass 2025.
We did.
Season 1.
I can't even believe, so first of all, when we got to do our Spotify wrap, which, by the way, this is only for Spotify plays, it's really hard to acknowledge podcasts because they are played all over the place and there's no central database as of that we know to be able to see exactly what you have going on. But Spotify at least does their own little wrapped. Yeah. And when we got ours, we were just like, the fuck?
I know.
I even ended, I included the whole word.
Good job.
Because that's what was happening. We had no idea that we were in the top 10% of the shows, which is it's our first year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
High five to that.
That's awesome.
We did that.
We did that.
The other stats, do you remember any of them?
We were our top 98% of videos played.
Yeah, videos shared.
Video shared.
Shared. Video share the radio guy. Is that right?
Yep, that's it.
It's something like that. No, I think you're right. I think it's videos watched because then we had more shares than 96% of the other shows.
Yeah.
So people are sharing our shit. You guys, that's for you. You. Did you see the video? Did I put it up yet last night? I edited it. We're like, you. It's you guys. You guys are the ones that that have been, you were in that one, top
Yeah,
96%.
thank you.
And they actually earned the next one. They pretty much earned all of them, not us. 98% more comments than
That
any
in
other
comments, that's right. I remember that.
show. Gabby asses.
Dude, I love it though.
We like to talk. Like most people listen to a podcast and they forget to like pause and just write a quick comment, especially it's only like done on certain apps.
Right.
But it's fun because then you get to meet other people outside of the Mom Squad, you know, just in
Yeah.
this random Spotify forum.
Right. And I
cool.
do always like to see what people like think is funny or pick up on. Like,
Yeah.
because it'll be, sometimes it's like the most random thing. And I'm like, that is hilarious.
That's what they pulled out of it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you guys are real awesome. Also, we pretty much wonder what the hell you're going to wear every single time. Like that's what we're focused on. And most of you don't even watch. So you're like, what are they talking about?
I love it. It's
I
awesome.
do. And then we got what were listened longer than 90% of the other shows.
Yeah, that was cool too. Thanks.
Stick around.
Thanks for sticking around with us.
Especially because we're not 20-minute show. Like sometimes, very rarely, if we're in Mexico, we are because we got to get back to the pool and have another shot. But if we're in Denver, Colorado, generally we talk a little bit longer than that.
Generally.
And then there's the 15 countries that y'all are listening from. We're going to expand that this year.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. When
Konnichiwa.
Hi. Choi. I don't know any others. That's it. Thank you for being here.
Guten Tag.
We're also going to learn lots of languages this year.
There's 4 right there. I
That's a
think.
lie.
One was English.
Should we play in one of our compilations?
Yeah. So listen, we did a year in review of our first
Just
season.
some snippets.
And we thought, let's just share a couple little things. So
in case you missed out.
Or if you just want to if you want to go have a remember with us. What is that?
That is it.
That is. If
Do you
want
want
to
to
have a remember with us, here
we go.
This is the beginning.
We have some wisdom that we'd like to lay down on your face.
Well. Look who it is.
It's Megs the Legs and Cow.
The quintessential picturesque of cool.
We could just have that.
Warning. Warning.
Do not
Yeah.
listen to this.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you are sensitive to dirty, I'd rather show my boobs than my vagina.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Nope. Wu-Tang is for the children. This is straight genius at work you guys are watching right now. It's Stussy.
Stooshy.
Stussa.
Dance on the beach. Side effects may include laughter. Just stick your boob in it and spin it around because you know it fits in there. Not these girls. Dance when the music hits.
The little guy in the box.
Let me put on my thinking goggles.
Mecca-lecca-ha. That's going to be nice and gassy later.
Dance in the plaza. Coming in hot.
Right on your face.
Bye now. Bye for now.
Stop. That was so cute. We're so cute.
Oh my gosh. It just takes me back, man.
It does. Sometimes what we like to do is we like to create an episode, edit it, and then wait to watch it like 4 months. And then we're like, oh, that was just so great. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just us, you guys, but whatever. We don't care.
I don't think it is.
I don't think so
According
either.
to Spotify, it's not.
Yeah. Exactly, Megs. Okay, what were some of your faves? Let's do that first.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, first of all,
Fave episodes. You guys can comment on yours because we know you're talkative
yes,
mofos.
Please.
Yep.
First of all, our poop episode was just that one was so fun and
so
funny
supportive.
and it really did get people out there doing preventative. Thank you.
I'm here for you.
I have my words today.
Yeah.
Treatment for themselves and like getting out there and doing that, which really we found out is so important. But it also really did take the stigma out of a colonoscopy for me, and I think for others too, because it just really wasn't what I was expecting it to be, and it made it funny.
Yeah. And literally the number of comments that you guys actually sent to us. So we get like the comments, but usually it's direct messages either to our accounts or to us individually. But you all that like went out and scheduled it, to us, that's life-changing. Like if we had the positive impact on one of you, this preventative screening, that's so freaking cool. In a
so
humorous manner, talking about shit. A whole episode wearing poop necklaces.
Yeah. Brown outfits with our
brown poop
with our
necklaces.
poop emojis.
Poopojis. Okay, Megs, I really enjoyed when I shared about my banana smash moment.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what a banana smash is. And we still utilize the term banana smash in our household for when you're like level 10 of your energy in a negative way and you need to just calm down. So like Witten the other day is like, hey mom, are you at a banana smash right now? I'm like, no, bud, I'm perfectly happy. He's like, why is your voice like that then? I'm like, I swear I'm not banana smashing. I'm not sure. Like maybe I just sound funny today. I don't know, babe.
Yep.
Like he knows.
But he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. And he knows what to bring it down if you are at a banana smash level.
Yeah.
That one was good. I
was
loved
good.
that too.
Yep.
And I think that one was so good too because it was so mom relatable because it's like we've all been to a point where we've done something, said something, through something that we weren't super proud of looking back on, but just how to recover from all of that and take away the guilt of losing your shit because
Every
you're
once in a while.
a human being.
Why do these little mofos have to, like, they forget everything that you did beautiful for them? But still, Witten reminds me every single week, do you remember when you threw that toy into the garage because you were mad at us?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, honey. Do you remember me buying you the exact same toy so that you still have it? He's like, I remember you throwing the toy into the garage.
That doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
that is, yep, you were in banana smash mode. Thank you, son. Thank you for the reminder.
Yep.
These kids.
I know.
Ugh.
Love
Man.
them.
Another one of yours?
Oh, I fucking love them.
I love those little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
One thing that was so fun for me, just looking back on this year, doing these compilations and stuff, is just really, truly how far we have come from our little, starting in that room and like figuring all of our things out
Yes.
and doing all, I mean, just even our energy was different and we were excited because we were like a new little relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
And we tried sitting over here. We tried sitting in these big chairs, little chairs on this side of the room, on this side of the room. Like it was so fun to see the evolution of
Yes.
it all from the very beginning. And even thinking back for me, it's like, God, it's been a year or it's only been a year too. Like it goes back and forth, like where it's like, wow, it's already been a year, but then also it's only been a year.
Yeah. You know, and I think that's such a great takeaway for all of us to think about the things in our life that like seem scary to do and how we just tried stuff and grew through it. Like every single episode, we were growing through something new. You guys have no idea how many episodes we recorded that we didn't actually record, or that the sound didn't work, or that we accidentally deleted, or like, I mean, all the mishaps along the way.
Right.
And even just like finding our right setup. We're meeting with an actual audio tech in the next week. So like we continue to up our game, but you have to start where you're at. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're going after. And that's where we were.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's cool to see.
Totally. And just taking the step to start anything, I think too, that's part of parenting as well, right? Like before you have kids, sometimes people are like, well, we're going to wait until the right time or blah, blah. It's like, there is never a right time. There is never, I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, is it like, this is the right time? Like, but other than that, you just do it. And then look what comes.
You know what
that.
I think the right time is? After your kids are already 12 and 14 and you're about to empty nest and like you're just getting out and then you're just like, surprise, you're pregnant. You're going to have a baby at 39 and 40. Thank you, God. That's the perfect time.
That's the right time.
That's when whenever it happens, that's the right time.
Yep.
That's the truth.
When it happens.
Yep. I specifically enjoyed the moment when we were in the middle of our episode talking about my breast cancer diagnosis and the doctor called us in the middle and I couldn't turn my phone on because I knew she was going to call and we got to record on air her delivering the news. So you guys heard the same time as we heard that the cancer had not spread to my lymph nodes.
Yep. That was awesome.
There's been so many tears of both, like on all sides, right? Like the tears of complete blissful joy. And then the tears that were, I don't know, our most watched episode is the Bye for Now.
Yeah.
The one where we talk about losing all these people because we've lost a lot of people over the last year too, which is,
right.
You know?
Right. And what a gift to have the opportunity and the platform to talk about that in a public setting. It was so healing.
Yeah.
And just to have that also just for, I guess, for myself or my family or whatever in the future, was just really, really amazing because you do have those moments no matter what. And even do share those crying moments and all that with those things, but you don't ever really have like a permanent record.
Right.
And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have that we got to share together, as well. So I know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. else?
Pretty cool.
Any others? I mean, I could go on all day.
I know there's
so-
just so many that we just had so much. I mean, so much fun doing it, making it, thinking about it, not thinking about it, just doing it too.
just jumping
and
on
then
the mic.
all the in between parts
Yeah.
too of this last year have just been absolutely incredible.
So fun.
And we got to share them with all of you guys.
With you guys. Thanks for being a part
Thanks
of
for
it.
being a part of
Thank
this.
you for being a friend. Oh, speaking of which,
Yeah.
songs.
Oh,
Guys, this is for you.
3, 2, 1.
The east, stroking through the west, stroking to the mailer. You like best. Come on and stroke.
cruising.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Go let him man's last king killing shit. Young
I was thinking, sail. You got to be now.
my dick. Girl, you know what it is.
We kind of have a thing going on.
Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar, popping my collar. Yep. Sailing takes me away to where my
Look at the paint on the car. Too much
yeah, I like it, boom, boom, yeah.
I think this is going good today.
Tell that bitch hop out, walk the boulevard. I need my money pronto.
BARONO. No, that was wrong.
Go bananas. Go bananas.
Got cheese like a nacho.
Man, gotta step into the kitchen. I'm gonna go a cup of ambition and a wine and sin getting bout. Like that.
Wear poncho. Head honcho. Got my seat back.
Summertime.
Don't get bapped. Got my shirt off. The club 2-pack. It's 2 turn.
That's actually a detriment to the song society.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If this doesn't work out, I think we could probably start like our own singing business.
Girl band, or is that what it's called? A girl
Yeah,
band?
that's what
Boy
it's-
band? Girl band?
Girl band.
Girl band.
Yeah, if you work for hire too, if you have like a quinceañera that you want us to come to.
Yes,
or-
absolutely. Or if you want us to like fly to, I don't know, say Mexico to one of our favorite spots and like be on stage for a private event. And
We're available.
Don't send us vocal lessons because we don't need that.
Nah.
No, that's okay.
I think that would ruin the authenticity of
it
our
really
voices.
would. It really would. And if you
and
guys,
the words.
if
We don't
you-
need the words either.
we don't. If you ever want to see us really just jive out, just check out karaoke in Mexico with us, because you think we know a song and we think we know a song until we perform the song and we don't know shit. I'm glad
And we're gonna go first.
I'm glad we recorded that. I'm glad that that's in our pocket forever.
Yep. Thank
So,
you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
Johnny.
husband.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Megs, what did you learn? What are some things maybe you learned about yourself, or I don't know, over this course of trying something completely new?
Wow. I learned that my experience is valid, and what I am going through and what I feel and what I say and do and I like is all a part of the way of the world, and it needs to be a part of that, and then I don't need to hide away or shrink down.
And I think, yeah, like exactly what you're saying. I feel a lot too. Like I know that I've been doing live videos and sharing for almost a decade now, but like getting to be with you has brought me so much more into, like, even I've always called myself authentic, and I feel like I've always showed up authentic with that filter on. The filter that we don't have, the unfiltered part, right? Like, I'm like, I'm going to teach, I'm going to present, but am I going to share with you most of my life? But I'm going to keep off a little bit of it, because what if so-and-so's watching or whoever's watching, and I don't know if I can really express myself. And more so like in the humor and the language and the deeper shares that we do. I love how you've just encouraged me and supported me in opening up, or feeling like I have that ability to open up, like diving into our purest form without fear of judgment. That's what I think, like the control and the judgment part, like that we can't control everything. We're going to share it all. And we know that this is going to hit the right people, and the people that it doesn't hit right, they probably aren't going to come back, and that's okay. Maybe they'll come back later, or maybe it's just not for them. But being able to be in our bodies.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And I think that it's cool too, when you share in the past for you, just, I think it was awesome because you were coming from a different space and you were wearing a different hat at that time to share about.
Right.
Where this is really just like us. You know what I mean? Like, here we are just showing up, and, you know, there's lots and lots of shows that have a structure and have things they're going to come out and say, and like here, and sometimes we have like,
We tried that.
yeah, we did try that.
That
was
That
horrible.
was a fail.
Because it wasn't us.
Mhm.
It wasn't the way that we show up. It wasn't authentic to who we are and what we are trying to do.
Yeah.
So being there and showing up here in the way that we do, I think has been just totally freeing.
Yeah.
And really supportive in personal growth for me and true happiness, like content happiness as a person. So,
Yeah.
gosh, just from talking on a microphone.
It's crazy. I mean, we will talk about, you guys, and I hope that this makes you think about things that you've wanted to try, but you've been too scared to try, because this is outside of most people's comfort zone, including our own, until we started doing it. And then now it's like, we'll get behind the mics, and sometimes we're like, I don't know what we talked about. We don't know what flowed. We watch back through and we're like, oh my gosh, this all makes so much sense. And it really has been a form of therapy for us to be able to share our experiences in hope with connecting with you guys, making you feel seen, making you feel heard, making you feel like your experiences are not only okay, but they're beautiful for the progress of your life. And it just makes us feel like we're more, I don't know, like we don't have to hide from ourselves, because most people, and I get this, you're not going to want to share your shitter stories when you're getting a colonoscopy, and you're not going to want to share about getting your tits chopped off, and you're not going to want to share about all of the deaths in your family in a way that you're sobbing on a mic. And that is completely valid.
Yeah.
But we can be there for you on this side of the mic to share all of that and just let you feel a little bit more, I don't know, it's like this like little hug from the side, because like they are going through stuff too.
Absolutely.
We're not planning on going through all that shit with you this year. We're planning on, I mean, like, God, we're excited for what he's going to bring us and what we're going to share about, but we'll still talk about all the different aspects. We just don't need those types of lessons this year.
Yeah.
This is a message. This is a message.
Direct. This is a direct message.
We're just calling in. We're putting in a little request. God.
Are you listening? It's me, Margaret.
This episode was brought to you. No. Oh, Margie. And I think that really does tie into the impact that I feel like we've been able to have, which is fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
And incredible and unexpected. What an unexpected. Like validation and just like a cool goal. I feel like we had this goal in the beginning of the very beginning, before we even sat on this mic, that we talked about like, what do we want from this?
Mm-hmm.
And really one thing that we really, really wanted was a community, a community for moms, a community for women, a community for older moms, a community just for all moms of whatever walk and age and wherever you come from and however many kids you have or whatever. And
I almost just said, and just the grandmas, even if you're not a mom, but guess what? That doesn't make very much sense.
Grandmas are double moms.
I know.
Honey, they've been momming
I told
already.
you I wasn't going to do math today, okay?
Yep, that was
2 times 2.
That was lots of math. Grandmas are lots of math. That takes a lot of math. But to I feel like that goal was semi-completed. Like we got to say we did form a community.
Oh my gosh.
And it has really, really formed in our life. Personally with people around us, but then also on Facebook, which has been such a cool modality to have because it brings people from all over. Yeah. And it's just another validation as a mom in the mom squad to say, oh, I'm going through that too, or my kid does that, or my kid calls it a hooker too, or you know what I mean? Like all of those things. Has been just awesome. So if you haven't gone on to Facebook yet, if you're not on Facebook, we've already said this, and you're over 40, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You don't have
What
to,
I know.
and you don't have to get lost. Like some people like, oh, I don't want to like lose my life to Facebook. Then you don't have to. Like we're not scrollers. We're going to go intentionally to social media where we want to be. So I'm going to go into the squad. I'm going to see what everybody's doing.
Yep.
So yeah.
Or if you have a question, like I got so much support from the squad as a mom.
Yeah.
Outside of being on the show, I was like, I had to get ready to potty train Cass. So I went on and I asked, I was like, what is everybody doing? And then I got so much support from that.
Yeah.
And it was so awesome for one question to get so much support and then be able to take out, this will work for us. This will work for us. And this will work for us. Thank you, ladies, so much for all of that.
Yeah.
Like that is just so cool. So get on there. Mature-ish Mamas Squad is where you want to get on that. There's also a Mature-ish Mamas page if you just want to find out what we're doing and what
just
we're
follow.
going. And
Yeah.
But the squad is where it's at.
Yeah. And it's incredible because when we, as with this entire journey, right? When you're in your flow and you're in your passion and where you're supposed to be, and when you're calling in things, like it's not even out of specific activity, things just show up. And I've made a lot of Facebook groups, you guys, because I've had a lot of businesses and a lot of entrepreneurship. I've never seen a group grow that quick. We're already over 3,500 people.
Yeah.
And we've never advertised. We've never told, I mean, like we've told you guys on a couple episodes or whatever, but like we haven't been out there. Like I used to in my old groups, like I would invite people. So all of us, we'd have 10 different people that were inviting 10 different people to the group every single day. We were having contests to see how many people we could get in the group. And it's funny because it's like that timeline was when we were, it's like we were trying to push to build something instead of naturally creating an energy that was going to evolve into something, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So watching all these moms come in, I will say something I'm excited for 2026.
Tell me.
Is I'm looking forward to all of our different moms and participants in there to utilize the group more for those like questions like you have, Megs. Because sometimes you join a group and you're like, ooh, what do I do? Or what do I say? Or, you know, like, am I just joining to advertise stuff, which none of you guys have done? You're just in there like just sharing about your life and your kids and your experiences. But more of that input in there because it's so it can be so helpful again for your motherhood and your development in all gamuts, like all different questions that you have, and also for starting to create our, like, we don't know what name to give it yet, but like our close mom squad. So we want to bring together 40 different moms and just have our full group of people who are like maybe kind of popping in and watching, and then like this group that's like, I want to impact more lives through this together.
I'm going to be a contributor actually in some ways to the show in that way.
In our squad.
So
I love it.
Yeah. Like a deep squad,
Deep squad.
The deep squad. We're going to be doing some merch. We're going to be doing some meetups. Maybe we're going to be at least meeting up online in some ways and getting input on lots and lots of things that are going to help all of us, but help us kind of bring that out to the other moms out here in the world. So, yeah.
I like this kind of just going off of where we're at right now, talking about like into 2026. Yeah. Something else I'm excited about is to step into a place where we're able to, with our AV support, be able to move through some more national, maybe international guests that we get to bring on, in addition to in person, where we don't have to be like sitting three of us on a couch. Yeah. We're gonna make that happen this year.
We are gonna
calling it out. Woo! Yeah. Anything else in 2026 you want to make happen?
Oh, just the continued growth, the continued connection. I think bringing on, like you said, some really great guests that when we open up that avenue, that's just going to open up so many more opportunities for more people to be with us to do this. So, yeah.
Which, speaking of, like, how about our guests? Can we just shout out every single one of you who starred on the Mature-ish Mama's Life Unfiltered this last season?
Yeah.
Thank you guys, because I know that wasn't easy. I don't think we had any seasoned podcast speakers on. No. We had real moms.
We had real moms.
Real authentic mothers.
Yep.
I was on a podcast. I was the guest on a different podcast like last week. And I wanted to recognize how nervous I was to be on someone else's podcast as a podcast host even.
Yeah.
Like, so think about our guests, that they were just like, I've never even done this. I just wanted to acknowledge you guys one more time.
We did. And they were beautiful. And every person
Incredible
who shared,
stories.
their story was just, I mean, I think that that's such an important thing that needs to be highlighted in the world is women's stories. Like
They matter.
they matter.
Yeah.
And it's a whole circle of things where you share, someone hears it, someone needed to hear it, someone learned something from it. And all you're doing is just talking about your experience of most of the time it's one little experience in this full, beautiful life that you've had. And there it is.
Yeah.
So to get on and be with us and share with us and be vulnerable, we just are so incredibly grateful and
Yeah.
loved every one of you.
For absolutely. And then the impact, you guys really did have a huge impact because the people that reached out afterwards, I needed to hear Sarah's story about fostering or about how Olivia's moving through diabetes and like all of that. Your little snippets were very impactful. So we're excited for the guests of season 2. And we're so grateful for everybody who came in season 1.
That's right.
That is true. Should we give them another little tidbit? One more.
I think we should.
It's time.
It's time.
You guys want to have one more little compilation of funsies?
is this thing on?
Oh, this.
I have so much shit to do. When you put the sprinkler under the tree.
Here's the deal. We're two moms
By sex.
We do mature-ish mama things.
Bisnitch.
Okay. So mature, and then the ish is because we're all ish. I chucked the fudge in banana.
I want to burn that place down.
I don't want to grow up because if I did, I would.
You are dicking it up right now.
Did you go pee-pee too? Shitty bitty days.
Shitty bitty. Flip off the flip.
Cranberry's so good for your vagina.
He's like, check. You like my balls? Because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Don't hit my elbow ever again.
Rack City, bitch. Rack.
From the 1900s.
20s.
My Pilates balls. Cougar puberty. Cougar puberty. Cougar.
Got the paint. I need my money pronto.
Hear it again.
Bow, 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 bow. We
Love your guts. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Shut the door if you're coming in.
Shut it.
Get in the chopper.
That's for our next compilation. Those are the things we talk about while you're watching the compilations. You're welcome. That's where our shut it down.
Yes. Sean Connery.
Oh, we can't wait for our famous guest to be on. They're gonna be like, "Have you been like talking to me like for the last like 52 episodes in and out?" Yes, Snoop, we have. We've
Yeah,
talked
Snoop.
about you a lot.
We
But
love you, Snoop.
We do. Snoop-a-loop. You.
Snoop-a-loop.
We're all wearing our green hat on the episode. It's gonna be so good.
We're going streaking afterwards.
We are for sure. For sure. It never gets old, does it? Okay. Well, so couple other things, I guess, like about season 2.
Season 2.
And some directions that we're going. And I know, Megs, we've given a little bit of insight, but we are both really adamant and excited about taking our impact to the next level. And honestly, last season, there was just, I know there's always going to be something that's distracting you, and it's never the perfect time. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
But also, there was so much distraction with, let's just not even talk about it, with all the things that occurred.
You guys remember.
You guys remember
You were there.
all that,
You were
right?
there.
You were there. So we weren't able to put together all of the different programs and things where we could support women in diving deeper. So one thing that I'm really stoked about,
I'm so stoked.
yes, for 2026 is, here's the truth of it, you guys. We had a program, there's a program called I Am Journey back in 2020 that was making massive waves in this community of women, especially locally here in Colorado, supporting them to basically like take a look at their life and their joy level and step into something that felt even more peaceful and happy in their heart, whether their lives felt like they were crumbling or like they were doing pretty good, but they just wanted a little bit more.
Yeah, like they get back in the driver's seat of their own life.
Yes. Yeah.
Taking back the control
100%.
no matter what's happening in your life.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we really use the analogy a lot about writing your own book and holding that pen, being the author of your story instead of letting someone else or feeling like the pen was set down and you're just sitting on this page. It's not going anywhere. Like somebody else is grabbing it and, you know, taking control.
Yeah, and I think too, it as a mom, I know that there were moments of my beginning mom life where it just felt like you wake up, you do the day, you go to bed. You wake up, you do the day, you go to, like there was no extra like intention.
Right.
So your life can and should be very intentional.
Yeah. And even in the chapters that are quiet, even in the chapters that are for rest, that's intentional quiet, that's intentional rest, there's intentional growth. There's just intention behind what you're doing. And this program was, I mean, it was rocking people's worlds. It was amazing. And then once I got Whit and John's diagnosis, everything stopped. Everything stopped. All of our production stopped. My ability to do calls with people stopped. Our progression stopped. And I have people on a weekly basis sending me messages being like, when is the program going to be back? I need it. My life needs it. And I'm like, girl, I'm trying. We're doing our best.
Here it is.
And here we go. And it's
2026 is when it's coming back.
That's right. That's right. And here's the big thing, because we're authentic and we tell you how it is. The lessons that the program was developed through last time, all the lessons are there and apply. Although I feel like we have a lot to contribute and add to after, for me, multiple cancer diagnoses, moving through things, the things that we've learned and grown, bringing Megs into the picture, where what I love about that is, as I've taught on one side, she's moving through so many of the lessons. So we get to see both sides. We get to see it from movement through, what does that feel like? What's serving you? Where do you need support?
Yes.
And then the programs that we had. But the truth is, you guys, back in 2020, do you remember 2020?
How could we forget?
How can we forget? Back then, we would be like, here's an hour-long video. And you were like, I ain't got nowhere else to go. And you sat and you watched an hour-long video. You weren't watching Reels yet. You were like, I'm too old for TikTok. You weren't getting on it yet. And now all of a sudden, over the last 6 years, your brain has been conditioned to watch things for 3 minutes at max. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised y'all are still here. Unless if it's not a podcast, you're not doing it for more than 3 minutes.
That's the truth.
It is. So we get the opportunity to revamp the entire program in bite-sized snippets and different lessons, where you're going to be able to take the, let's just say one of the first lessons where you're becoming aware of who you are, what you want, what you're moving towards, but in these little bitty lessons where you can actually practice it. Because here's the other thing that drives me wild, Megs. Actually, I just want to back up on this. I was the guest on a different podcast last week. Okay, so we were talking about, and they were asking about something that is compromising to your industry. So for mine, that would be providing women with support and growth in their lives. And I think something that's really difficult is people now consume personal development. Maybe they didn't used to. I feel like it's getting more and more popular.
Yes.
Since the 70s, when that first conscious revolution came about, right now, people are doing a lot. They're either listening to podcasts or they're reading books, but they're just whizzing through it and they're not taking action. They're not practicing what they learn. It's yep, I read another book and I'm going to read another one. Almost just pat my back. Yeah, I did this. But are you actually reading, listening, slowing down, stopping, and practicing? Because I would much rather you read one book every other month and practice what you've had, instead of just okay, that one's done. Next. And in the journey, one of our big intentions is making sure that you have this one lesson. And it might seem small and it might seem basic, but you don't need to be moving on to the next one until you get this down. Because when you create habits that are your true being, this is the way you're going to show up no matter what. When shit hits the fan and you've learned to do the gratitude lesson, you've learned to make gratitude an absolute part of your soul structure. You do it every day when things are good, then you're going to do it when things are not good. But if you don't learn that habit before, it's not, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. So,
because you don't have it. You've never had it. It's not a part of you yet.
And you're in crisis mode. So you can't go back and try to figure that out.
No. And so you resort back to your regular coping mechanisms.
Yep.
And that's usually not good.
Not for most people.
For most people.
Because they haven't been through those. So through our lessons, where we're going to make it so it's still fun and it's still us and it's digestible, but you're going to be practicing that so that you can actually come out on the other side through all of life's chapters, just a better, happier, and it's not better. You're not a better human, because guess what? You're perfect in all chapters, but you're just going to be making these joyful progressions, which is really going to be so fucking fun.
It's
so
awesome.
Excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's awesome. Who couldn't use that? Yep.
Today's message.
There
Okay.
you go.
We love you.
There you go.
There you go.
Take that.
Yep.
Go find a sunflower
and
put your face right into it.
put your face on up in there. Guys, we love you.
Love your guts.
Love your guts. Here's to season 2. Woo! See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
If this episode made you laugh, cry, or feel a little less alone, light a friend up and send it their way.
And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
I'm Cal,
I'm Meg.
and you just listened to Mature-ish Mamas.
Life Unfiltered. Hot potato, hot potato. The answer's us. We need a filter. Hot potato, hot potato.
We look cute when we have episodes where you can see both of us are crisscross applesauce too.
Hot potato, hot potato. Let me get my booster seat. That looks right. Potato.
Make sure I don't have tits popping out since I can't feel my tits that aren't there anymore.
Potato, potato, potato.
You can wash my truck. Okay.
We're low energy today, obviously.
Yep. Gosh darn, that's a way to kick it off.